Legend of Total War here, and today we're going to be playing a new campaign series for ET IMPERA. This is the first time I've covered this mod, and it's something that's been heavily requested by you guys over the years. And I've just decided that, you know what, it's important that I listen to my fan base and do exactly what you want, because at the end of the day, if I please you, I'll get views, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? And I just want to make you guys happy, because that's what I'm here to do, is to make you guys happy. Well, hang on. Something sounds off about this. It sounds like I'm being disingenuous. Yeah, I think I am. I don't actually mean what I'm saying, because I don't give a fuck. Oh, yeah, yeah, no, okay, scrap that. Alright, we're not doing ET IMPERA. We're just, this is actually a channel update video. So apologies about that. I don't know what got into me there. I thought we were going to do a campaign there, but then I realized that I don't actually listen to suggestions, so yeah, something went wrong along the lines there, and ended up I'm just fucking trolling you guys. So I'm sure that little stunt is probably going to lose me a few subscribers, and there's going to be a few comments being like, oh, I was really looking forward to you to play ET IMPERA, and you just made my day really unhappy, and and I'm just going to drink those salty tears because I'm thirsty for them. Why did I just do that? Well, I needed a catchy thing to start off the channel update, because oftentimes these channel updates can be a bit dull. But another thing is that you guys have been fucking trolling me for the past few days, and I'm just like, you know what? Fucking right back at you. You know what? I'm gonna just play by your rules. Because with the whole second Civil War video which I made, which I was fucking deadly serious about, because there were so many people that was like, it's impossible to have a second Civil War, and I thought people were being so serious and genuine about that. I was like, no, you're so incorrect. And you know how the internet is. It's, you know, you're not allowed to be incorrect on the internet. You're just not allowed to be. And so, I made a video which perhaps I didn't need to make after all, and then I made a second video which I really didn't need to make, to try and prove a point even further, where people were just taking the piss the entire time, and I realized that now. But the mere fact that I have zero chill and so easily triggered, you got me good. But hopefully I got a few of you, and maybe I lost a few subs just then. But you know what? They're probably fucking wetbacks that I don't need anyway. So to hell with them. I don't need them. So it's all good. Fuck, we're on this YouTube ride together, sort of. And I want to be taking silly risks every now and again that perhaps aren't going to pay off. Whatever. Anyway, let's get down to the channel update stuff. So there's some stuff here that you may want to hear about. There might be some stuff you don't want to hear about, but fuck it, I'm not going to timestamp any of it. You gotta get the good with the bad. So first thing I want to talk about is the direction the channel's been going. I've made a few videos over the past few months, you know, really telling you guys that I didn't like the way the channel was going, and you know what? I really still just don't like the direction this channel's going. No, I'm just kidding. I actually do really like the channel, how things are going. Things have been going great lately. With the introduction of the Skippy Eye campaign, everything seems to be turning around. Views are up, watch time's up. Those are the only two things I really care about. But everything's looking good in that regard. I mean, you guys seem to be really enjoying these campaigns, which is good. But more importantly to me, I'm enjoying these campaigns, and if I enjoy these campaigns, I think that you enjoy it as well. And that was the huge problem that we had with last year, is that I was doing campaigns I wasn't enjoying. So many, Warhammer campaigns where I was just so frustrated all the time. And that was part of the problem, which was just, I think just a lot of loss of appeal for my channel. But now that I'm actually enjoying the content and enjoying making fun of you guys and trolling you guys and whatever, if you want to troll me, it's fine to some extent. I'll still get shitty, but whatever. It's fine. I think we're going to have a lot more fun this way, and that's what are we on YouTube for if not to have fun? I mean, we don't need to take it all so seriously all the time. And of course, you know, I've always been one for doing lots of challenges, but you know, challenges don't perform well on YouTube, and I need a bit of a break from them because I did so many of them. This is Total War, these Blitz campaigns. As much as I like doing Blitz campaigns, I actually don't like doing This is Total War. They're a drag. I've done so many of them that I'm ready to take a bit of a break from those and just focus more on having fun. We'll certainly do them again in the future, but just not for a while. So yeah, 1080p, 60 FPS, that's here to stay. 90-minute episodes, at least, here to stay. Episodes that are under an hour, that's largely because sometimes the game crashes and the video gets split into two, and YouTube doesn't let me put them back together at more than an hour and a half. It's fucking stupid like that, but that's just what happens. Most of the videos will be over 90 minutes. Focusing more on the Total Wars that I really enjoy, so that's Rome 1 and Medieval 2. There's plenty of content to cover with those two games, where I really don't need to cover any more of the later Total Wars. I mean, we did Rome 2. I enjoy Rome 2, just not as much as Rome 1 and Medieval 2. I'm actually considering doing another Total War Attila campaign. I'm just trying to find a campaign that I might actually enjoy, because I really fucking don't like that game very much. As for Warhammer, Total War Warhammer, I'm probably not going to cover any more of the campaigns until Total War Warhammer 2 comes out, and when Total War Warhammer 2 comes out, it is not going to be the same as it was last year. It's not going to be a case of me doing all 4 campaigns at once. I'm probably just going to take it slow, do one campaign at a time, and rather than try to be like, look how good I am at the game, just try to have fun. That's what I really want to focus on, because that's really where I got off the rails last year, and I've gotten myself back on the rails, and I need to focus on enjoying myself, because it makes a difference. Another thing is, I really want to talk about mods. So with the Rome 2 campaign and the Medieval 2 campaign, a few people have suggested that, or have critiqued, saying, why do vanilla? Why not Divide et Impera? Which is part of the reason why I decided to prank you with this. And why do Medieval 2 vanilla? Why not Stainless Steel 6.4? Why not this mod? Why not that mod? Why do I cover vanilla so often? And I want to give you guys a definitive answer, and this is sort of the last time I really want to talk about this. If you guys have comments, if you see someone write a comment asking this question, feel free to respond on my behalf. I get so many comments these days, I can't respond to them all. But anyway, so why not these mods? The main reason is these mods extend the campaign length by 10 times as much. I can get through vanilla very quickly on any of the Total Wars, except for maybe Total War Attila. That one just drags out for a long time. But anyway, they all take a very long time. And I went through my analytics over the past few days and went through painstakingly and added up views and averages for a lot of my series. And I'll actually give you some of these figures now so you guys actually get an idea of what the actual cold hard numbers are. And when it comes down to it, the numbers don't lie. As much as you guys might say, I would really love to watch Divide et Impera more or blah 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 blah, the numbers just don't add up to that being true. Now, I've certainly covered mods in the past, and Divide et Impera is no exception to Europa Barbarorum or Stainless Steel 6.4. It's not the mod to end all mods. It's not going to be any different than anything else I've ever done before. So to expect that suddenly if I do a Divide et Impera mod, I'm suddenly going to be as popular as Pixelated Apollo, that is fucking horseshit. It's not going to happen. What makes someone popular is their personality, not what fucking game they're playing. Anyway, so these long series, they do have an effect on the channel. So I went and had a look at my Pure-Hearted Crusader States Let's Play campaign. So that was on Stainless Steel 6.4 and had 124 episodes. Now, overall, that, as far as mods are concerned, that performed pretty well on a per episode basis. On average, well, actually I'll go into those details in a minute. I added up the number of views on every single episode, and it came up to being about 400,000 views. In total for 124 episodes. Now here's the thing, when you divide that number by 124, it came to 3,700 views on average per episode. Now, to put that in perspective and how much money that is per episode to me, prior to the Adpocalypse Now sort of event, which happened last month, that would have been worth about $7. 1,000 views was worth about $2 for me. Now, post Adpocalypse, it's different. It's now more like $1.50 per 1,000 views. So 3,700 views on an episode is worth about $5 or $6. Now, I am not able to release any more episodes than 2 episodes a day, because I've tried releasing 6 episodes a day. The YouTube algorithm punishes me like fucking crazy for doing that. It is better for me to release 2 episodes of 2 90-minute episodes per day than to release 6 half-hour episodes per day. Even though it's the same amount of content, I've even had people email me saying, quit fucking spamming my inbox when I've released that many episodes per day. So I am at essentially 7,000 views a day through those videos. That's not enough to live off. So that was really shit in terms of that campaign. As much as some of you may have really enjoyed it, it was a shit campaign for me. Now, comparing that to another campaign that actually came before it. Now, the Pure Evil Teutonic campaign, which I did more than a year before the Crusader States campaign. So my channel was like half the size. Now, overall, the total amount of views, it was a 20-episode series. It got in total to about 260,000 views in total. Now, if you're sitting there going, well, hang on, the Pure-Hearted Crusader States campaign got more views. Yes, but the amount of episodes is actually important, because that's how much work is involved. Now, on a per episode basis, on average, the Pure-Hearted Crusader States campaign is 13,000 views per episode. Now that is like $20 an episode, which is still not great, but that is still a fucking hell of a lot better than $3 or $4. So there is so much more incentive for me to do shorter campaigns that have fewer episodes in them than to cover these really long campaigns. The thing is, both of those campaigns were full map completion. Both of them were based on a certain role-playing type challenge. But the Pure Evil Teutonic campaign performed way better on a per episode basis. Now, I'm not just going to give you that example. There's another one as well. One that didn't perform very well, something that was a bit more recent, was my Hannibal at the Gates campaign, playing as Rome. I did full map completion, but it only took me 9 episodes to finish it. Probably because I auto-resolved so much. Now, that got in total 90,000 views. Now, that's obviously not very many, but when you divide that by 9, the amount of episodes there are, that's 10,000 views an episode. It still did better than the Stainless Steel 6.4 one. Now, when eventually the Europa Barbarorum campaign ends, the average amount of views per episode on that campaign will likely be somewhere in the vicinity of 3,000 views, which is trash. The Reichland campaign, when that's finally over, the average amount of views per episode is probably going to be somewhere in the vicinity of 2,500 views. It's trash. That's just, as much as I enjoy playing those mods, they just perform really badly, and that's just unfortunate, because I know some of you guys really do like that content, and I wish that I could cover Divide et Impera on my channel, but it would be a bad business decision for me, and that's just a fact of life, and I can say that even without having to, because it's not going to be any fucking different. It's no better of a mod than Beginning of the End Times. It's no better than Stainless Steel 6.4. It's not going to change anything. It's going to be 100 episodes. First episode will get fucking 50,000 views, and then I'll be stuck with 3,000 views after that, up to episode 10, and I'll be pissed off the rest of the way. That's not how this channel is going to operate. I can still play Divide et Impera in my own time, so that's what I'll do. It's, like I said, it's unfortunate, and people have compared, for example, Lionheart's campaign, saying, look, it's going really well on Lionheart's campaign, therefore it'll go really well on yours. Lionheart and I do things very differently. Even though we both do Let's Plays, we don't follow the same format. He does half-hour episodes with specials of an hour. He tends to do longer campaign series. They work better for him. It doesn't work that well for me, because I get pissed off after episode 10. There's different personalities. And even then, I compared his episode 68 release with the episode 20 for his Vampire Counts campaign, which was released around the same time. The Vampire Counts campaign performs way better. So don't sit there and tell me that Divide et Impera is going to fucking revolutionize the amount of views I get on my channel, because that's fucking horseshit. It will not. And that being said, if you want to specifically watch Divide et Impera, you can do that on someone else's channel. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. But I'm here to say that until things change with the way people view my content, I cannot justify doing a Divide et Impera campaign unless I make it very clear from the start that this will only be 10 episodes. You guys let me know. Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to go in full-heartedly say, look, this campaign I will play this campaign, but after 10 episodes, that is it? Because I don't want to do things that way, because I like to finish things. I'm a finisher. I don't like to quit. And I don't want to do things that way, but I've never really tried. I mean, with the Kekistan campaign, I sort of abandoned ship early on, but then we had that unbreakable crash, so that was different. But still got a bit of hate on that for sort of abandoning ship so early on, because that campaign was performing like fucking garbage. Like, it was one of the worst campaigns I've ever fucking produced. Oh well, I learned from it, and now I'm making good content. Now, so that's where I'm at in terms of mods. So hopefully you can understand exactly where I'm coming from. I do get a lot of people thinking they know everything. They go, you know, they comment. Because here's the thing, guys. I read every single comment. I don't respond to them, but I read every single comment, because what you guys say is actually important to me. But I think I have a very nasty habit of responding badly to things, or responding in such a way that people feel like they need to get into an argument with me, and I just wanted to stop that, because it wastes so much of my time. Anyway, I get so many people commenting, saying, you know, if you want to have a successful channel, or if you want your channel to grow, or if you're this, or, you know, saying like they know how to fucking run a YouTube channel when they're just a viewer. Truth be told, like, I'm sorry to give you the bad fucking news, but if you're a viewer and you don't have a YouTube channel, you don't know shit, okay? You don't know fucking anything, okay? It's sorry to burst your delusional bubble, but you don't know fucking nothing about how to run a YouTube channel. There is so much behind the scenes that you fucking know nothing about. And that is just unfortunate for you. So if you're one of those people that give these messages that are like, oh, you know, I really want you to grow your channel and this is how you should do it, just shut the fuck up, okay? Okay, I'm working on it. I work on this fucking all day, every day. And it's not so simple, because we got to keep in mind my personality. My personality, I'm not ever going to be the most popular person in the world, because people come onto my channel, they see a video like this and they go, I fucking hate this guy. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But that's who I am. What you see, what you hear, is what you get. Now, I'm not going to change my personality for views. I'm not going to suck dick for views. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to lick your asshole. Okay? If that's what you were expecting, if that I was just going to bend over backwards for you guys, guess again, because I'm a dictator here. I need to enjoy what I'm doing. I have a certain degree of ego, which is fucking off the charts. I know that, but to be honest, I like the fact that I have a big ego. Okay? I like it. Don't try to tell me that I shouldn't be a certain way, okay? Because I don't do that with you guys. You guys can be whoever and whatever the fuck you want. But don't tell me what to do. And I won't tell you what to do either. Except for don't piss me off, okay? I think that's different, okay? Because if I piss you off, you have the option to piss off. You can leave this channel. It is very hard for me to actually get one of you guys to piss off. The only tool at my disposal is to firstly aggravate you, which I try to do as often as possible to weed out the wieners, and secondly to like block your comments. I don't like doing that, but I will when people piss me off. Now, in terms of blocking people, what I usually do, someone posts a comment and I'm just like, this guy's fucking annoying. I will copy paste their username into my inbox as a filter, and I'll have a look at their other messages. If it's a general chain of, ooh, legend, you're a cheeser, legend, you're a dickhead, legend, wanker, 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 I go, you've just lost your right to fucking comment, and then I'll block them. Because it's a history of being dickhead. I'm not interested in having those people on my channel. People providing criticism, though, that's a different story, unless you're being a complete dick about it. I mean, there's grey areas. You can have criticism with like, hey, legend, like your channel, I think you can do this better. You're kind of a dumbass. You know, it's like a compliment hidden as a criticism that's hidden as a fucking insult. And, you know, I can see right through those fucking things. I'm just like, piss off, bitch. You know, I always look at the negative in these things. Now, in regard, because I've been talking about comments, and comments are the main way for me to communicate with you guys. And like I said, I read every single comment that you guys write, and I do try to address them in videos. Now, I have in the past responded to comments in the comment section, and almost every single time I've made a fucking ass of myself. You know, someone said something and I've just lashed out because I always use very harsh language. I love using harsh language. I can't stand soft language. People dancing around the truth. Fucking to the point, bitch! That's how I like to do things. And that's always been a bit negatively received. So I've sort of made a decision not to respond to any more comments from here on out. In the comments section, if you write a comment and I read it and I feel like I need to respond to it, I promise I'll respond to it in a video. Or if you say something that I agree with, I will leave it, and now lets me put a I love this comment thing on the video. I'm going to start using that a bit more. That way you guys can know I read your comment, I appreciate the comment, but I'm not going to add anything more to it because I make an ass of myself every single fucking time. So that's just what we're going to do from now on. I mean, I might on occasion respond to a comment because I might feel like it needs it, but for the most part, 99.9% of the time, you're not going to get a text reply from me. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, you are welcome to send me a private message. I will try to respond to as many of them as possible, unless they're idiotic. I mean, if you don't get a response from me, then you know, look, here's the thing, if you don't get a response from me, trust me, I read your fucking message, but I chose not to respond to it. I'm not yet at a position where I'm getting that many comments and messages that I can't read them all. I'm certainly at a position where I can't respond to them all, but I do read them all. So yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. I'm trying to be a bit more positive with all this stuff, trying to adjust my behavior so that I don't come across as a total cunt. I know this is one of those videos where if this is the first time you're watching me, this is not a good experience for people to have. And unfortunately, I am not in control of which video people can first watch me. You know, I try to make it on episode 1 of a campaign where I'm enjoying myself, you get used to my little quirks, and then you get one of these videos and be like, yeah, it kind of makes sense given his personality. But if you get this first, they'll be like, I hate this. And that's fine. I'm a bit of an acquired taste, like sucking dicks on a Wednesday. Anyway, not that I've ever done that. Anyway, I think I've talked about all the topics that I want to talk about. Yeah, I've covered everything, so really like the way the channel's been going. Look, I know that some people will think, oh yeah, he doesn't like to interact with his subscribers. To an extent, yes and no. I interact with you guys in live streams. If you want to interact with me, come to a live stream, because the comment section is where keyboard warriors live, and I just I'm very bad at dealing with that. I've opened up Discord now so that during my live streams I'll actually have like one-on-one chats with you guys. So if you want to do that, I'll do live streams every Sunday. I'm working on trying to get a second day in which to live stream, but I haven't yet figured that out yet. But I'm working that out. Anyway, so we'll end the video here. Sorry to those of you who are butthurt about Divide et Impera, but I also don't care at the same time. And we'll continue making some good content. I hope you guys are enjoying it, because I'm enjoying it. If I'm happy, I hope you guys are happy as well. If I'm unhappy, I couldn't give a fuck if you guys are happy or not, because my happiness comes before you, in terms of what I want. Just being honest, you know. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm the most selfless man in the world. Please, I'm way more vices than I have virtues, if I have any virtues at all. But anyway, we'll leave it at that, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.